Hope you're well. We want to do something a little bit different today. We've made a couple of videos on this channel over time telling you 50 random facts about ourselves, and we can't help but notice that every time we go to make one of those videos, half of the things that we come up with have something to do with our eyes. So we thought we'd put like a spin on those types of videos and make one dedicated to our eyes. We're not going to do 50 facts, we're just going to cap it at 25, but we find these things really interesting and we hope you will too. Quick disclaimer before we get started, we have already made a video telling the story of our eyes and everything that's wrong with them, so if you haven't seen that video, you might want to watch that before this one. It might provide you with a little bit of context. Yeah, the link to that will be down south, and here we go. Here is 25 facts about our eyes. Let's start off simple. Our eyes are what we like to call poopy brown, and I know that sounds really self-deprecating, but that's just a joke we like to make. We do actually really like the color. Our eyes are not completely round, and I'm guessing that no one's really are because eyes are like a jelly consistency and not completely solid, but apparently because of all the surgeries we've had and things like that, our eyes definitely aren't completely round. We've mentioned before that we were born with cataracts, and apparently that's really rare. Like, scientists don't even really know a lot about how newborn babies can develop cataracts, but one theory is it could be the result of medication given to the mother during labor. Now, we can't confirm or deny anything, but we have to say we support this theory because basically the hospital we were born at was super sketchy. They gave our mom a lot of drugs when she was in labor, and they obliterated all of the medical records afterwards, so do with that information what you will. Although we both have glaucoma, ours was caught so early on that our optic nerves have hardly any damage to them. In fact, they look so healthy that anytime we see an eye doctor who isn't our regular specialist, they don't even believe us when we tell them that we have glaucoma. We have to use the magnification tool on our laptops in order to read things. Currently, we both have them zoomed in to 200%. We are both left eye dominant. We both have stronger vision in our left eyes. In fact, in terms of vision, our eyes ranked best to worst are Ali's left, my right, Ali's right. As you may know, we both have nystagmus, which basically means that our eyes shake, and nystagmus is actually a problem with our brains that affect our eyes, and not a problem with our eyes themselves. This makes it a lot harder to study and treat nystagmus since it's a much more complicated issue. We've taken daily eye drops to manage our glaucoma ever since we can remember. We're currently taking 2 a day. We have lost track of the amount of eye surgeries we've both had. We know it's somewhere around 20, and we know that I've had one more than Macy has, and it was a surgery to reduce glaucoma pressure, but that's all we know. People often tell us we have really great eyelashes. We don't really know what that means because we don't really care about things like eyelashes, but apparently we have really great ones. Our nystagmus moves in a circular motion. There's a few different types of nystagmus. Some people's eyes move left to right, some people's move up and down, but ours moves in a circular pattern. More specifically, it's like a triangular pattern. Ever since our lens implant surgeries, we both have a little bit of distortion in our left eyes, and this is caused by the lens not being put in perfectly exactly where it's supposed to be, which is totally common. Yeah, like I get a little bit of double vision every time I strain my eyes, sometimes triple vision. And I always see glare around light. It's kind of like double vision. Neither of us can make that many facial expressions that involve our eyebrows. I don't know if it's because of any of the surgeries we've had or what, but that's a thing. Our doctors don't even dilate our pupils anymore when they need to take pictures of our eyes or examine them. They're already so big that they can get a perfectly clear picture without having to dilate them. Our pupils are so big, in fact, that they let in so much light that those little bitty lights you see on outlets or DVD players can light up a whole room at night to the point where we have to cover them up to get to sleep. One of the side effects to one of our eye drops is the constant feeling of having something in your eye. You know how annoying that feeling is. We feel that way pretty much all the time. We both used to have a lazy eye. Both of our right eyes used to turn inward, and we had surgery to correct it in 2014, and it actually worked so well that we kind of have lazy eyes going outward now. When we were born, our eyes were smaller than what they were supposed to be, and we don't really know a lot about why. I assume they're still smaller than they're supposed to be today, but I don't know, just found that interesting. Occasionally, we see what's called floaters, which are basically little pieces of scar tissue that float around our eyes from previous surgeries. eyes. Strangers often think we're on drugs because our eyes are droopy and often bloodshot and our pupils are so big. And can I just say, we're not. Yeah, we're like the most sober people you'd ever meet. Like, we try to see the humor in it, but it gets really frustrating. Yeah, we can get pretty self-conscious about it. We have a hard time getting to sleep sometimes because our nystagmus makes our eyelashes flutter up against our pillow. We can feel it, we can hear it, and it's really annoying. Black lights look really weird to us. We don't know if it's because of the distortions we talked about earlier or what, but I don't even know how to explain what they look like. I don't either, but it's weird. Because we have glaucoma, there are a lot of medications that we're not allowed to take, such as most antidepressants, antihistamines, anything you might possibly take for your stomach, and a lot of others. We don't know the science behind it, but basically these meds can affect your intraocular pressure, which could be really bad if you have glaucoma. We haven't worn glasses in almost 10 years, but we still, to this day, get those phantom urges to push them up like they're falling down our noses. Glasses wearers, you know what we're talking about. And that's gonna be it. We really hope you found some of these facts interesting. Tell us in the comments some fun facts about you and your body, because I mean, we all have one, and they're all so different and so interesting. Yeah, and if you have any more questions about us and our eyes, put those down there too. We love talking about this stuff. And you know the drill. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe and turn on our post notifications. These are our social medias if you want to hang out with us on there. And check out our Patreon to find out how you can help support our videos. Thank you so much for watching our videos. We really appreciate you being here. You make us so happy, and we hope that we can make you happy as well. We hope you're doing awesome, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!